that point, 9 times out of 10, the game is over with. Kick the field goals, stop leaving points on the board. That's it. That's all you had to do. But Dan Campbell, unfortunately, this is this is what happens when you become overly aggressive. You pay the price. And unfortunately, Detroit, it paid the price. As for the San Francisco 49ers, I said it time and time again, whether you like Brock Purdy, whether you hate Brock Purdy, however you feel about Brock Purdy, or however you feel about him as a quarterback and the talent around him, no quarterback is gonna not every quarterback has the ability to play a pivotal part into coming back down 24/7. You have to be some kind of person to play a huge pivotal part to come back down 24/7. Not every quarterback has the capabilities of playing that role. Brock Purdy played well, especially in the fourth quarter. He did throw some bad passes. He did throw some ducks, but ultimately he made some throws to move the chains. He even used his legs a lot. He took off and ran to keep moving the chains. So as much as people want to give serious credit to Christian McCaffrey and Ayuk for bailing him out, give him credit. Give Purdy credit as well for there was some plays and some drives where he put the team on his back and he had to move the chains, and that's what he did. So it was a collective team win. It was a collective team effort. Now I think both teams, Kansas City and San Francisco, they have the blueprint on each other. Now the battle in the Super Bowl is who can execute that blueprint a lot better. So that's what I think. Great team win for the 49ers, but they're gonna have their handfuls with 1-5 and Big Red on the other side.
Yeah, but no, Luis, I liked what you said about like when it came to being too risky and stuff. Because I mean, it's kind of like Texas Hold'em poker. You don't play the cards, you play the man. Like if you're sitting there, if you have pocket rockets, which is the highest pair that you can have, it's pocket aces. There's an ace on the table. You get to the river, 10 comes down, but there's also a jack and a queen there.
Mm.
Are you going to try to go all in just because you have quad aces? When you're face to face with someone, when someone else could be holding that king for the straight and beat you.
I've read this post on Facebook where it said Dan Campbell is the type to go to the casino, and when he has a 20 in blackjack, he's still gonna say "hit me." Bro,
Yeah, that I
you
ain't gonna
had
lie. Yeah,
everything right there.
that sound like him. That sound like him. That
And
sound
the
like
funny
him.
part,
I
and the
mean,
funny part about that is,
listen, it was like I said before, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny, but it was like I said before. I think we all came into this game knowing that Dan Campbell was gonna be Dan Campbell. He wasn't gonna be anything but Dan Campbell. We know that. I mean, whether it was good or bad, whether it was a good move or a bad move, Dan Campbell was gonna be Dan Campbell.
yeah.
So
Dan
I mean,
Campbell called it too, bro. Gotta get PSP called it.
He was like, "Damn, what was I thinking?"
He said, "What happened?"
Someone mentioned my name. Someone mentioned my name.
Yeah. So you said somebody said PSP called it. He said Dan
PSP
Campbell.
called it. Yeah, that was
he said Dan Campbell.
Oh yeah,
Campbell.
I said Dan Campbell prior to the game he was going to do something dumb, considering the amount of aggressive play calls he had in the regular season and how that didn't work out. At some point in time, it was going to cost him in the postseason, and it did to some extent. Jared Goff, I thought he played okay. Reynolds dropped some big passes. You got to give credit where credit's due to San Francisco, particularly Brock Purdy. You know, I don't understand why Sports Talk think is it really that close between Jimmy Garoppolo or Brock Purdy. I don't understand that. I don't get that at all, because when you look at the two, Purdy's just a better improviser. He's a better athlete, in my opinion. And that NFC Championship game in which Jimmy Garoppolo played, but I don't know if you remember this. You know how many times Jimmy Garoppolo threw in that NFC Championship game against Green Bay in week 2 going to the 7-8.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, did he actually said that?
I remember that because
that's how many
I was
passes
like,
Jimmy
bro,
Garoppolo threw in that game.
No, I was like, bro, they had no faith.
Yes, he thought are we really sure that Brock Purdy, Jimmy Garoppolo, he thinks it's that close? And I'm like, no, Sports Talk.
No, I see what.
I don't think it's not close.
I'm going to defend Sports Talk for a second, because I don't think that you guys get the comparison that he's made. that
Go
he
for
was.
it.
What he means by that, from what I've kind of figured out from it, what he means by that is he's like Jimmy G and Brock Purdy. They're the guys that can get the job done, but they're nowhere near the top of the league when it comes to the best quarterbacks. Because there's
No,
plenty
we
of
agree
guys
there.
who
We
are
agree. Okay, we agree there. If he was trying to make that argument broad,
No,
I
I
can
think
understand
that's
where
what
he's
he's
coming
trying to say, where they're serviceable guys, but
Yeah.
they're guys that you are really going to trust to take you all the way.
from. That's
No.
why.
Compared
That's
to
why, in my
other
opinion,
top guys in the league.
that's why, in my opinion, broad, they're quarterbacks of a franchise, not franchise quarterbacks. Franchise quarterbacks is someone, regardless of the circumstances, they can find ways to get the job done. When you think of guys like that, you think Mahomes, you
Yeah,
think
it
Burrow.
has another definition. It's called system quarterback.
System quarterbacks. Quarterbacks of a franchise, in my opinion, they can't win it for you, but you can win it with them. And
Let's
that's
be
how-
honest. We need to be honest, bro. If Brock Purdy is on the Panthers, bro, he's Nathan Peterman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you put
It's
Bryce
just that
Young in that
damn
49ers
simple, bro.
offense,
But wait a minute,
they'll
leave.
probably win a Super Bowl.
But wait a minute, leave. Are you trying to say Brock Purdy is a bum?
No,
What
I
I'm
don't
trying
think
to,
what
what
I
I'm,
don't think
no,
he's saying
what
that.
I'm,
He's
what I'm
saying that
trying,
Kyle
what I'm
Shanahan's
trying to
system
say
is
is, bro, like, listen, I understand that a lot of people want to, not outside of this stream, want to silence what Cam Newton said about game changers and game managers,
Which
but
he stands by.
which he stands by. But the reality is, bro, Brock Purdy has not listen, even in these last 2 games, bro. And I know what people are going to bring up, the numbers and everything and all of these things. Even in these last 2 games, he has not proven to be nothing more than a game manager, bro. Like, it's just when you see the George Kittles, the Brandon Ayuk's, the CMC's, the Jennings of the world, man, like, then you think to yourself, man, like, if you put any of the top 15, top 20 quarterbacks in this league,
They
in
would
that
have done
position,
exactly what Brock
No,
Purdy's
but
done
what
and
Leaf
10
is
times more.
saying, which I don't even think he brought up this point. What he means by that is he thrives under Kyle Shanahan's system, but if he was in another different
No,
system,
but broad, that's what but I understand what he's saying. I'm not arguing with that. I've been trying to tell 49ers fans, if you go look at my TikTok, 49ers fans will tell me, no, Brock Purdy's so much elite. Look at the amount of numbers. And I'm like, dude, really, it's easy to do that when you have the weapons and the coaching. Okay. That's not to say that Brock Purdy can't play in the NFL, but to Leaf's point, if you put him on anywhere else, you wouldn't get that type of production from Brock Purdy.
no, he's going to be an average quarterback.
That's it. That's at best. That's what he is. But look,
he's not an elite quarterback.
No one thinks he's an elite quarterback. No one thinks he's an elite quarterback. But if you had to rank Brock Purdy as far as quarterbacks, 13, 15, somewhere even lower.
I think Cam Newton was being kind when he said game manager, bro. I thought
that's not a negative connotation.
I thought he was being very generous
13,
when he said
15,
game manager.
No, it's closer to like 16, 17.
Why would you think? What was he supposed to say?
He was supposed to keep it 100% real, bro. Like, he's mid.
Yeah, not PSP. He's not near like he's not 13.
You ain't in the NFL no more, bro. The NFL
bro,
ain't paying you no dollars.
Hold on, guys. Broad, give me quarterbacks currently right now you would have over Brock Purdy.
Well, I mean, these are just quarterbacks that are better than Brock Purdy because you were saying like 13, 15. Well, let's see.
I'm just being conservative.
Yeah. I'm just saying where I would put him. Because let's see, you got.
Oh no, he got a whole list.
Well, I'm writing them out so that I remember. Mahomes, Burrow,
Allen,
Herbert, Lamar, Hurts, Rodgers,
CJ,
Hurts, Herbert, Hurts, Lamar, Rodgers, Stroud. So that's already 1, 2, 3,
Kyler when healthy.
8. Kyler,
Stafford,
that's 10.
Trevor
I'm putting.
Lawrence.
What about Dak, Trevor Lawrence, and
Dak,
Chargers?
Goff.
You put Baker over him?
I almost threw up just now when he said that.
Kirk Cousins. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's not a stretch if you look at it.
That's already 14.
What about that? What about Dak and did you say Herbert?
Yeah, he already said Herbert. Anyone would take Herbert over.
What
Brock
about what's
No,
what about
Noah.
what about Carr?
No,
What about Carr?
No.
What you mean no?
No.
What
You-
about-
wait,
what
man.
about-
Hold on.
No.
What-
Luis, you
Carr-
would take Brock
Tua?
Purdy over Tua, Luis?
I will take Brock Purdy over Tua.
Oh yeah,
Here's the
yeah.
thing,
all right.
here's the
Wait,
thing, no.
what?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well, I
They're at the
understand.
same tier. Do you know what Brock Purdy does? The one thing better than Tua? He's a much better improviser than Tua. Tua is literally a frozen statue, one read kind of guy. At least Brock knows how to go through his progressions and actually knows how to make something out of nothing.
Well, the problem with that is
Tua doesn't.
the reason why Tua is like that is also because if you look back at Alabama, he destroyed his hip.
That's
At
not.
Alabama.
We're talking about the
Destroyed
current
his
state where
ankle.
they're in right now.
That's gonna, bro, because you
You're
just said-
talking about what Tua was. I'm talking about what Tua is now. He's a statue. He
Yeah,
can't make something out of nothing.
Because these injuries affects his mechanics.
That's not Brock Purdy's problem that he can do that.
What
That's
about
unfortunate how it is.
Anthony Richardson? What about Bryce Young? What about what?
I would take AR from what I saw over from what
To
I
be
saw.
honest with you,
I gotta
what
wait.
what Luis is saying is not too much of a stretch. Because if you look
I'm
at
not
that
saying it's
49
a stretch, but I'm just saying I'm saying the reason why he's a statue, why his mechanics are like that.
right. And what I was about to say is if you really look at that 49ers, at all the weapons on the 49ers and a lot of the weapons on the Miami Dolphins, they're pretty much the damn same. Oh, excuse me, Ada. They're pretty much the same.
So that I mean what I just wrote, that's 16.
I mean, so you got Tyreek Hill. You have Tyreek Hill Waddle. You have that two-back system that they have down there.
Keep it there,
The
bro.
only difference is
I don't want you to clip this.
No, I'm gonna clip this.
Yeah, I think you should take Tua off. Brock Purdy is a
I
much
think
better-
you need
they're
to clip
basically
that.
the same team. They're both playing in the same system and everything. So the only difference is between the two of them. So I mean,
Wait,
But
I got
no,
some more.
because
I got some
here's
more
the problem
quarterbacks.
with you, PSP. You're going to take it out of context because I didn't say, "Oh, the quarterbacks that I would rather have over him." I said the quarterbacks that are better than him.
I'm just holding you at your word. The quarterbacks.
What about
you
Deshaun
say they're
Watson?
they're better than.
No, I'm
Hell
taking
no.
Purdy over Watson. I'm taking
No.
Purdy
Party
over
over
Watson.
Watson.
Purdy
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Deshaun
I
Watson.
can't. I
Hold
just
on.
can't take. I just can't take
No,
Tua
because he
over
has
Purdy. I
like,
can't.
He's people don't.
He
realize
hasn't been the same
Watson
since that
has-
2020 season.
What about Trevor
Since-
Lawrence?
Since 2020,
He already
has
has him over Trevor.
crashed
He already has Trevor.
so
Over.
much.
I can't. The reason I can't put Tua there is he's a one read guy and he's not mobile. At least Purdy is mobile. He's a better runner at this stage of his career.
What
than
about
Tua.
Geno?
He's a better improviser.
No,
and
Well,
What about
wait,
Geno?
you know what, Luis? Now that I think about it, I am going to take Tua off that list.
I didn't mean to yell at you like that, but it's just like injury
I
stuff.
hate to say this, but what about
What?
Russell Wilson?
No.
That's yeah, I gotta. We'll find out next year.
What about Derek?
Hold on.
Hold on, guys. What about Derek Carr?
No, absolutely not.
Well, I'm gonna do this one for PSP.
Eric
I
Carr will
would-
beat you.
No,
If
you are
you
not picking
take-
Sam Howell. You are not picking Sam Howell.
I'm not picking Sam Howell. If you take Brock Purdy
I
And
would
switch
take
him
Sam
out.
Howell.
and switch him out and trade him to Tampa and bring in Baker Mayfield, he would do the same exact thing. The same.
I think we've all been saying this for
Wait a
the
minute,
past
Broad.
couple
Wait,
of months.
hold on, Broad. I did ask you a question. Would you pick Baker over Purdy?
That's interesting.
That is interesting because I
Honestly,
think they're the
I'd
same
rather take
type of player in my opinion.
PSP, I got to
Yeah, I mean they're two very.
You know
take it
what?
easy, Harrison.
As disgusting as it is,
IDT,
I'm
my
taking
guy.
Baker. I'm taking Baker over.
I don't think.
Hey,
It's
PSP, you got to show the helmet after
It-
that.
it
He
is
gave
very
Baker a
dis- it is
compliment.
very
You got to
disgusting.
show the helmet after that.
Show
PSP.
show me the helmet. Put you on the big screen, my brother.
Give me a second.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, take a shot first. Then
While Broad goes back to his list, here are my top 10 wide
Yeah,
receivers of
so
all
I
time.
swapped. You know what? I am going to take Baker over him. So I swapped 2 out.
You
for
know
Baker.
what?
So Mahomes,
I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
no
bro, can I?
particular order: Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Herbert, Hurts, Lamar, Rodgers,
Yeah.
Dak, Goff, Kirk, Baker.
The reason why
Yeah,
the
good
reason
shit,
why
dude.
I'm not disgusted, but because I'm not a college football fan. But to be honest with you, like,
Really?
no, I'm really not a college football. Not like I used to be. I was kind of always friends with college football anyway. But the reason why I'm not as disgusted as I was before is because Baker Mayfield is he's probably pretty much going to be on like a
I'm
one
gonna
and one
take JR15 off.
next year. But that's nothing's going to make me more. I say other than Russell Wilson, because of PSP. Now I need him out. I need
Take a
him out.
picture of this list because this is the actual official one.
You want me to screenshot it for you?
Well, I mean, you already like the thing is, I don't want you to clip it.
I'm not gonna clip it. Calm down. I'm not gonna clip it.
No,
I
here's
just
what-
wanna-
I think that needs to be clipped.
But hold on, Broad. Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to make sure.
Didn't even clip you saying that the Ravens were going to blow out the Chiefs or something.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you. But just the whole.
So the official list, it's
Go
15
ahead.
guys. The official list is Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Herbert, Hurts, and again, this is in no particular order. Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Herbert, Hurts, Lamar, Rodgers, Stroud, Kyler, Stafford, T-Law, Dak, Goff, Kirk, Baker. That's 15 guys.
All
So
right.
I said
Any-
like 17.
Yeah,
That's-
you don't have them in that order, but those are the guys that you think that are better than Brock Purdy, and that's fine.
Correct.
Is there any other quarterbacks you feel like you're leaving off?
I mean, no, not really.
What about
Can I-
Jordan Love?
Oh, I forgot about Jordan Love.
Can I just say one thing? Let's just say one thing. I just hope that Bryce Young is gonna have a better season next year than Brock Purdy. Let's just say that.
No.
That's
If
not
he
going to
gets
happen.
if he gets a weapon, in a line,
Other than Adam Thielen.
yes.
I'm sorry.
T.
I'm
Higgins.
sorry, bro.
I hate to say it, Bryce Young, the definition of you.
Hey Harrison, I got a question, bro.
Me.
Hey yo, Harrison, I got a question. Was Jake Delhomme blonde?
Blonde?
What?
Like
Was Jake
Blind.
Delhomme blind? Was Jake Delhomme blonde?
I don't think he wasn't blind.
Was he blonde in one eye?
I don't think so.
No, that's Jim McMahon, bro.
That was Jim McMahon, bro.
Oh, that was Jim McMahon. Oh,
What
No.
kind- wait, what kind of question?
I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised we never even mentioned Jordan Love over.
Yeah, I forgot.
Purdy.
I forgot about
That's
Jordan
shock.
which
That
I
is
thought
actually
was
shocking.
highly disgusting, but
Love. I
Jordan Love.
forgot about Jordan Love.
Wait, hold on,
I'm gonna add Jordan Love to that list. No, I think about it.
Broad. I know you're not the biggest fan of him, and neither am I. Brock Purdy or Justin Fields?
I think we're about to make a big. I think we're about to make a big
I'm
splash.
taking Justin. I'm taking Justin Fields.
Even you, Broad, you got to admit that's an interesting one.
It's interesting, but I'll take him Purdy.
Okay.
Anthony, wait, hold on. Anthony,
He makes
We're
less
about to
mistakes.
make a big splash for our defensive.
Purdy makes less mistakes than
Anthony Weaver, who is expected to do the Dolphins' DC job.
Yeah, I kind of.
Well, of
Okay.
course, he's gonna take that job because he didn't get Zachary
Oh, wow.
Orr took
All right,
Zachary
fellas,
Orr took.
let's
I curse
move on.
PSP.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on real quick. Let's do some start benches and cuts, and we're gonna wrap up the show a little early. This one is a quarterback one. Leaf, stay prepared.
There is one obvious start, and if you do not start him, you are nasty.
There's an obvious starting bench to me.
There is an obvious start, and if you do not start him, you are nasty.
Okay, Broad.
Depends who you
go
talking
first.
about.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All right. Well, I'll tell you as it follows. Start
Go.
Kurt Warner, bench Matt Ryan, cut Phillip Rivers.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I-
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm a
If you do not start Kurt Warner from that list, you are nasty.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I think it's all unanimous. If I had to say.
Wait. Hold it.
Here we go.
Hey,
Here we
Champ, come
go.
on,
Here we
bro.
go.
No. Stop.
Champ, you the one ethical person I know, bro. Like, come on, don't be.
Everybody-
No.
Champ,
It's like everybody in the room got guilty.
Hey,
You
you
the
gotta
only
let me,
thing.
you gotta let me see what I'm saying first. You gotta hear me out. Now, let's just rewind. I agree with the Kurt Warner take. I agree with that. he should be starting. That is unanimous among us all. But I have to ask this question because that's my quarterback. You're not cutting Matt Ryan?
No, Matt Ryan played more years at
No.
elite level than
Over
Rivers.
Phillip Rivers?
Yes.
He played way more elite years than Phillip Rivers. I mean, Phillip Rivers definitely got wasted because he played for the Chargers.
No, I'm
Phillip
just
Rivers-
asking because the reason why I'm asking that because I've never heard anybody say that.
No,
even
I'm-
down here,
Ryan.
even down south where I am, I've never heard anybody say that.
Yeah, if you ain't heard nobody say that, then you talking to the wrong people.
That's what it is. I
Matt
will
Ryan
say
at
this,
his peak was a top 5 quarterback.
I will say this, champ, bro. Like Matt Ryan for a lot of those years when the Falcons was competitive, he was a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
In his
But like
MVP
I said,
year, he was top
I had
5.
to make sure because, like I said, I have to say this and just give me
Matt
one.
Ryan's not even top 5.
You have to. I have to say this. Every time that you hear Matt Ryan down here, a lot of shade gets thrown on him down south, down here in Georgia.
He's the greatest quarterback you ever had.
Y'all fan base is kind of contingent.
Oh, why?
on-
Why? Because he a Yankee?
Yeah, y'all fan base is a little bit like they could be a little bit.
Let him finish. Hold on, let Champ finish. Let Champ finish.
Yeah, I hear you, Mr. New York City, but yeah, when you hear people talk about Matt Ryan in the state of Georgia, they really don't put him up on that pedestal like that. Now, I have been saying that for years, that he was at least the top 10 during his peak. But people would always say Julio Jones, played a role in that, not realizing that he was in the playoffs before Julio Jones even got there.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, people don't even realize this, man. I say this, and people don't understand this. Roddy White didn't become a Pro Bowler or an All-Pro before Matt Ryan. So that is why, and you got to think about who he had his first year. That first year, arguably one of the best rookie performances you're ever going to see.
Yep.
I mean, coming off the Michael Vick incident, for him to come out there and his first, and you got to think about
first pass was his first touchdown.
Yes, and went 11-5 that year in the same conference as Cam, and it was amazing.
Wait. Cam, he was drafted
2011. Cam was drafted 2011. Matt Ryan
was drafted in 08.
Well, excuse me, my bad. My apologies. Correction.
Old,
that first year, he
If
came
you want
out.
to say Drew Brees, that's fine.
Yeah, my bad. My apologies. That first year, him coming out and taking us to the playoffs, going 11-5, and nearly winning the division. I think the Panthers won
they
that
did. No,
division
the
that year.
Falcons did win that division and then barely lost to the Cardinals in the wild card.
Yeah, barely lost to. For him to come that first year, and remember who our second receiver was. Our
the
second
Panthers
receiver
won the division.
Yeah, the Panthers won the division. And remember who our second receiver was. The second receiver that we had on that team outside of Roddy White was Michael Jenkins.
Yes.
Wasn't worth the salt in the bread. So it was just crazy how that turnaround happened. And before he came, we did not have back-to-back winning seasons in a year.
Yeah, I did have some hella running backs, man. That's still behind
Michael Turner,
Michael Turner, Devontae Freeman, Coleman. Like y'all
But that's
had some
always-
backs back.
But none of those running backs that Matt Ryan had were LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah. Well,
Phil
LaDainian
Rivers
Tomlinson-
had
that is true.
And he also had Antonio Gates as his
and
tight end.
Antonio Gates. Listen,
Oh, we-
when
and
you got
don't
Antonio
sleep
Gates,
don't sleep on Vincent Jackson either.
Norv Turner, Shane Merriman. Like
Sean Merriman.
Sean
Well,
Merriman.
the thing is this. You have to think about this as well, man.
I don't know who the wideouts was on that team, but
Vincent Jackson.
Vincent Jackson,
Vincent
R.I.P.
Jackson and
R.I.P.
Keenan
Vincent
McCardell.
Jackson.
He had Keenan McCardell for a couple of years. But you have to think about this as well. He had not only that, Phillip Rivers did have Michael Turner, LaDainian Thompson, and Darren Sproles in that backfield at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Did what?
And didn't do much. Got to the NFC Championship, but did not do a lot.
Yeah.
So, hey, big ups to you, Broad. That's the reason why I asked and double checked on that because man,
but
when you hear
back to
when
my
you hear Atlanta Falcons fans talk about my fellow Atlanta Falcons fans talk about Matt Ryan, they don't put him in the regard that I do. And to see someone who knows football like you do, in order to put him in that regard, hey, I think the panel's unanimous.
Back to my joke. Or what? Because he a Yankee?
I will speak on this because I'm from the South, and I remember I'm from the South, and I remember when he came in. A lot of people don't feel like they don't put him on their pedestals because a lot of these people out here that said, and I constantly hear this to this day. Oh, if Michael Vick would have never got in trouble with those dogs, he would have took them to the Super Bowl.
No.
And he openly admitted that when he was with Jim Mora. I mean, he admitted that he wasn't watching film. He admitted that he wasn't, doing the things that he was doing. And people always want to say, well, Michael Vick didn't have anything. He had he had two very good running backs in the backfield. He had Algie Crumpler. He had Algie Crumpler. Yeah, Ward Dunn and TJ Duckett. And he had Algie Crumpler, who was an all-pro, 4 or 5-time all-pro. Oh, excuse me, 4-time pro.
And he also had the great Dan Reeves as well.
Yes, he had Dan Reeves. And not only that, people sell short.
Ryan was stuck with Mike Smith.
And then people don't realize this. Those same receivers that Matt Ryan won with his first year, those were his receivers.
Yes.
Didn't Vic also have what's his name? Algie Crumpler?
Yes, he did.
He was a 4-time Pro Bowler, and then made an All Pro one year. I mean, he was one of the best tight ends in the league.
Didn't Vic have Roddy White?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Like I said, Roddy White did not become a Pro Bowler until Matt Ryan.
That's kind of crazy how Matt Ryan gets disrespected, because I think Matt Ryan is the best quarterback you guys ever had by a mile.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if you ask the older generation, if you ask my father, they will say Steve Bartkowski, but I say Matt Ryan. So they will say Steve Bartkowski.
Apples, oranges, as long as Vic is not in the mix.
So, Champ, just to be clear, you start bench and cut. Who do you start in benching and cutting? I know you got Kurt Warner to start.
Hey, I got to put Matt Ryan. I got to bench Matt Ryan.
Okay.
The former league MVP. The only reason why I don't put I can't say Phillip Rivers is because I will say this. Look, people can say whatever they would like, but Phillip Rivers had talent all of those years and only had one AFC championship appearance.
The fact he got more kids than AFC championship appearances is crazy.
You're not being right when you say that. But for
you know what's crazy?
That's got Christian in him.
You know what's crazy? When we bring up the Chargers, a lot of people will blame the organization as to why that he only had that he had wasted years out there because of the front office and the
that's to blame as well, because like I said, teams should have stopped hiring Norv Turner after he failed at the Washington football team. They should have stopped hiring him then, because people failed to realize that his success at the Dallas Cowboys was attributed to the triplets. It was the triplets that made Norv Turner, and he never really got that success back, regardless of how many offensive weapons that he had. I mean, if you really want me to be honest with you, LaDaine Thompson was every bit as good as Emmett. Every bit as good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, absolutely. I mean, after Marty Schottenheimer, they really didn't do anything.
Exactly. And then you had Darren Sproles in the backfield along with him. And you
forgot about Darren Sproles. Oh my God. Yo, they was loaded.
Yes. The year before Michael Turner came to the Atlanta Falcons, it was LaDaine Thompson, Michael Turner, and Darren Sproles all in the same backfield. All three of those guys played for the San Diego Chargers. Not to mention, people don't even realize this. They had two tight ends out there. It was Antonio Gates and Randy McMichael. They stole Randy McMichael from
they robbed Randy McMichael from
the Miami Dolphins. And then Chris Chambers. They took
Louis fool, bro.
So it's just like you had all of this talent for that long period of time, and you sold. And you can't say you didn't have defense. You had Igor. You had Sean Phillips. You had Sean
Donnie Edwards.
You had Donnie Edwards. You had Quentin Jammer.
Quentin Jammer. I thought Quentin Jammer was overrated, but I mean, you had him though.
Didn't they have the
still-
early years of Jason Verrett too?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I would cut Phillip Rivers.
Aiden, who you have for start, bench, and cut?
I will say I don't know much about Kurt Warner. That was the third person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just pick whoever you want, man. You ain't gotta worry about it.
There's no wrong answer, bro.
I did watch a little bit of Phillip Rivers, and I've seen a lot of Matt Ryan. I'm gonna start Kurt Warner, the bench Matt Ryan, cut Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is trash.
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Wait.
I didn't say
Hold
anything.
on. Hey,
here
you
we
say
go.
Phillip Rivers trash?
What, broad?
Oh wow.
I think in this conversation, bro, like, listen, I think trash is.
But that's when
being
I
ni-
watched him.
Trash is being nice.
That's when I watched him.
No,
think
I
trash
wouldn't
is
say
being
that
nice,
Phillip
bro.
Rivers is trash. If you want to say he's mid, that's fine. but
As
I wouldn't
far
say
as
he's
this
trash.
conversation go between the two, bro, like, he is 100,000% grade A dumpster juice. That's as far as this conversation goes.
Trey, who you starting, benching, and cutting?
I'm gonna start Kurt Warner, bench Matt Ryan, and get Phillip Rivers the hell out of here. My bad, sorry.
It's all good. Harrison?
One more to make it unanimous.
I don't know if Harrison is here. Oh, wait, is he?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
thinking for a second.
I'm gonna block you if you say the wrong answer.
Now you fucked me up.
Dude.
I'm starting Kurt Warner. I'm
Harrison, put $1 in the swear jar.
I ain't gonna lie. If you had a super chat, I'd donate to it, man.
I'm starting Kurt Warner. I'm benching Matt Ryan, and I'm cutting Phillip Rivers. There you go. $20 cash out.
As for me, unfortunately, I got to cut Phillip Rivers. Starting Kurt Warner is obvious. It's unequivocal.
Yes, it is.
And benching Matt Ryan. I will say this about Phillip Rivers. What's so unique about Kurt Warner with Phillip Rivers, unlike Kurt Warner and Matt Ryan, I don't know how the hell he gets it done.
Aiden, you got to get the Infinity Gauntlet, bro. What are you doing?
I don't know how he gets it done with that throwing motion. It's one of the ugliest throwing motions I've ever seen in my life. Nevertheless, the ball, I mean, it's like he's throwing a shot put.
Uglier than Eli Manning?
No, Eli has a better throwing motion. I've seen worse throwing motions than Eli Leaf. Phillip Rivers, if you watch him,
Uglier than Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco's throwing motion is not bad. Phillip Rivers is the worst one.
Leaf, don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean,
don't.
I mean, if we also going to talk about another ugly throwing motion, I think you know where I'm going. It's Big Ben.
This young.
Oh my God!
I'm beyond.
Wait, hold on, Bart.
I mean,
Big Ben throwing motion was that bad? What about Jameis Winston's?
Nah, I'm beyond. I don't like Aaron Rodgers throwing motion either. He be putting everything into that throw, the hip, everything.
You said who throwing motion?
Aaron Rodgers. He be putting everything behind that throw. He be.
I mean,
but
it only led to 3 MVPs and a Super Bowl MVP.
Hey, I never said it was bad. I just said it's ugly.
But obviously, for the first time on the Sports PSP podcast, it's unanimous. Start Kurt Warner, bench Matt Ryan, cut Phillip Rivers. No disrespect to Phillip Rivers, but you had the luxury of playing with 2 first-ballot Hall of Famers in Damian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates. You had Russ Vincent Jackson. You had a squad, you had a crew, and you couldn't get that much.
So this is a term that's used because
this is a message to Phillip Rivers. If I would have never gone to New Orleans, I would have done something you couldn't do.
Hold on one second.
I like Drew Brees.
Oh, not him.
Oh yes, him.
We not doing this. Not this
podcast. Not this evening, please.
Not this evening.
Not this evening.
Chuck.
No, I had to get it.
I'm gonna behave for right now.
So this is a term that's commonly used.
Trey, what are you talking about?
Hold on, guys. Let Bryce finish.
So I watch a lot of soccer. I'm a huge Liverpool fan. This is a term that they use commonly in the English Premier League. Bottle job. It means you blew it. You want to talk about one of the biggest bottle jobs in the NFL? Let me think. Oh, yeah. 06 Chargers.
With Marty Schottenheimer, his final year there.
MVP LaDainian Tomlinson. And y'all went one and done?
And I would say that wasn't even their fault. Some idiot decide, oh, I'm gonna pick the ball and try to run with it.
All right, guys. We gotta move on to the next one. We got another interesting start, bench and cut.
Let's see this one.
Luis, you go first.
You're scaring me.
Really?
Oh, what?
Wait. Hold on.
It's easy, but it's gonna get nasty.
Go ahead, Louise. Louise, hold on. Now, let Louise go first, man. I want to see what disgusting stuff come out.
Luis is
All right,
scaring me.
enough with that face.
I already know.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Because I already know Louise is gonna show his age, bro, with this, bro. Right?
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta let him
He
talk.
gonna show
Let
his-
him
Tyreek
talk.
Hill.
Guys,
He
hold
gonna
on.
show
Let
his
him
age
talk.
with this one
Let
right here.
Luis talk. Let Luis
Let him
talk.
talk.
How you doing? I'm starting T.O.
Okay.
I'm benching Tyreek Hill and I'm cutting Marvin Harrison. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm doing it. I don't give a damn. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Well, I thought you.
Motherfucker,
you know what's
Unlike
crazy?
Braun, unlike Braun, I thought you were gonna start Tyreek.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not too mad at that. I thought you was gonna be all out of pocket and start Tyreek.
All right,
Hill,
listen. I will not sit up
If he would have
here.
started Tyreek Hill, not only would I have walked out that door, I also would have walked.
Listen. Here's what I'll say about Marvin Harrison. Here's what I'll say about Marvin Harrison. I will not disrespect because if it was any other wide receiver, oh yeah, I'd be violating him for Tyreek Hill. I will not disrespect Marvin Harrison. Great route running, great hands. The reason I choose Tyreek Hill is because Tyreek Hill on the offensive side, literally, probably one of the most dominant players we have ever seen, regardless of position.
I would say dangerous.
I can't say dominant, dangerous, regardless of the fact. I can't say the same about Marvin Harrison on the same level as being as dangerous as Tyreek Hill. That's just me. I think Tyreek Hill right now is the best wide receiver in the NFL, and I think Tyreek Hill right now is one of the most, at his peak, one of the most dominant and most dangerous players to ever play the game of football.
I ain't gonna lie. On the side note, bro, I hope Marvin Harrison Jr., bro, is the best thing since sliced bread.
He's gonna be.
bro.
I think he's gonna be amazing. And
I-
as for T.O.,
Well,
he's everything Tyreek Hill but more dominant, physical. I don't gotta say nothing about T.O. T.O.'s T.O., bro. I ain't gotta say nothing, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say, Luis. I'm going with you. I'm the same thing with you.
Broad, it's not a crazy take, Broad.
I would have to agree with that sentiment, bro. That's not too bad of a sentiment. Good job,
Luis, were you cooking? Were you cooking a New York steak, or what are you cooking?
Luis is food. He cooking roast capollo, bro. Something. I don't know.
Man,
Pork chop?
Man, you know I eat pernil over
Oh,
here.
why?
Man.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that, Leaf?
Empanadas and something like that.
Broad, it's not that crazy of a take.
Come on,
Just
come
saying.
No,
on.
I was just messing with Leaf, but
Yeah.
Nah, I know you was, bro.
When it comes to me, I'm starting T.O. I'm benching Marv, and I'm cutting Tyreek. Tyreek, yes, he's been phenomenal the last few years. I get what you're saying because you're making some valid arguments, but unfortunately, that's just blatant recency bias because you forgot how good of a wide receiver Marvin Harrison was.
I just think as a ceiling for a wide receiver on what you bring to an offense, Tyreek Hill, I think there's a big gap in terms of Tyreek Hill and Marvin Harrison on what they can bring to an offense as a whole. I think Tyreek Hill completely elevates a team more than Marvin Harrison. Personally,
I would say at the wide receiver position from start to finish, bro. Like we got to remember, it was at a point where Tyreek Hill was was pretty much a return man, and like Marvin Harrison has been like a top wide receiver, or at least like considered at the wide receiver position. He's made his name off that for many years, from start to finish. But that's the only thing I would say. But that's not too much.
I got a question for Luis.
A big
What's up?
mix up to
Luis, are you saying you picking Tyreek Hill over Marvin Harrison is because Tyreek Hill has been able to play with less tier quarterbacks? Marvin Harrison, he had Peyton Manning. Are you saying Ty over Marvin because before he had Alex Smith until Patrick Mahomes, and now with Tua?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like I said, I would.
No, you can make that argument.
You could make the argument, but that I'm never going to disrespect Marvin Harrison for playing with guys like Reggie Wayne or having a good coach, or with Peyton. The reason I'm picking Tyreek Hill is, one, Tyreek Hill completely elevates, and the ceiling of an offense when Tyreek Hill is on the field, it's second to none. And on top of that, he's one of the most dominant players to ever play football. I can't say, when I look at Marvin Harrison, I see a very great wide receiver. I am not going to take that away from him. But when I look at Tyreek Hill, and you watch on tape, what the tape shows me, Tyreek Hill, one field to another, threat everywhere, as well as Marvin Harrison is, but he just stretches the field so much. Tyreek Hill is literally one of the most dominant players and has one of the best offensive peaks we've seen for a wide receiver.
All right. Aiden, you said you wanted to go. Go ahead, man.
I know I don't know much about Marvin Harrison, but I'll start Terrell Owens, bench Tyreek, cut Marvin Harrison.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Leaf.
I got the same, bro. I think Louise set the tone on this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. You did.
Yeah. He set the tone on this one. I'm gonna go with that.
Champ, I'm gonna save you for last. Saving the best for last. Trey.
Well, I'm gonna start T.O. Benching Tyreek here, and I'm cutting Marvin Harris. Well, everybody's like, well, everybody probably gonna be like, why would you start Terrell Owens? Bro, I'm not even gonna bring up the first part of his career. I'm gonna just bring up the backside of his career. He goes to Dallas, puts up numbers, and it's like, okay, he's finna fall off. He gets released by Dallas, goes to Buffalo with Trent Edwards and Brian Fitzpatrick as his quarterback. Still put up numbers. Mm-hmm. Then he goes to Cincinnati, and they like, oh, he's gonna fall off because they got Chad. Goes to Cincinnati with Carson Palmer and Chad Johnson, and was still putting up numbers. Everywhere this man went, he's produced. From San Fran to Cincinnati, he's produced.
That's a fact.
And as far as Tyreek Hill go, yeah, that's dangerous over there. Dangerous.
Very.
All right.
A lot of people will say, "Oh, well, I'm not that type of guy." I'm like, bro. I remember. Well, I was old enough to remember when you first came in. You were good, but when Manny got there, he elevated your game. Let's not fail to mention, it wasn't just Reggie Wayne. It was Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Andrew James in the backfield.
Wait. Because couldn't you say the same thing about Mahomes elevating Tyreek's game? That's not
because he played with Alex Smith.
The whole point you're making is that Marvin got elevated by Peyton Manning. I mean, you could say the same thing about Mahomes with Tyreek, because
I don't even look at it as super Manning elevated Harrison. It's like they needed each other, man.
Hold on, Broad. I would ask you this, bro. Like when Tyreek Hill was on Kansas City throughout his entire tenure, what was the wide receiver core, bro? Like but outside of him, what was that wide receiver core?
It was Tyreek Hill, Demarcus Robinson,
And
Mecole Hardman. Yeah, Damian Williams in the backfield. Travis Kelce, obviously.
Outside of Travis Kelce, where are all them names? What they at?
It was Mecole Hardman who's still on the team, and Demarcus Robinson believe he's in Baltimore.
Yeah. No, he's
But Leaf,
he with the
also-
Rams.
Where's he at?
Rams. He's with
But-
the Rams.
Leaf, to your point, you
Oh.
also can't blame Marvin for being drafted into that system. He played his entire career with the Colts. You can't like that.
And
that's
then
not-
a lot of people like to do. I'm like, dog. Even when Marvin left, right? When Marvin left and he retired, yeah, you had guys. You still had Reggie, but you had guys that nobody knew. Like I think Gonzalez was.
Austin Collie, let's see. Austin Collie,
Donald Brown.
Donald Brown, yeah.
Donald Brown and Pierre Garcon.
Pierre Garcon when he was actually really good. Austin Collie, who, like I said 3 times, who was just injury prone year after year. Yeah.
All right. Harrison.
I said the same thing. I said.
Oh yeah. I'm
Williams.
sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Champ.
Before I say what's going to come out of my mouth, I would be remiss if I didn't say this. Number one, here's what I get tired of. Everybody's want to talk about what Peyton Manning elevated Marvin Harrison. Do y'all not realize that T.O. played with Steve Young?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all not realize that T.O. played with Jeff Garcia?
Yep.
Do y'all not realize that T.O. played with Donovan McNabb?
Yep.
And for all of his chokes in the playoffs, he was a hell of a regular season quarterback in Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we need to stop that whole argument about who someone played with as far as their quarterbacks are concerned. Because last I checked, all 4 of those guys that you got a Hall of Famer at the beginning of your career. Not to mention, Donovan McNabb, he's arguably a Hall of Famer.
Probably not, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he did play with Steve Young on his way out, though. I mean,
no, he played with Steve Young at the beginning of his career. Let's get it right.
T.O. was drafted in '96.
No, but
1996.
Steve Young was on his way out.
No, he was not. No, he was not.
I mean, how many more years did he play? Like
he played for 3 more years. So let's stop that. So then Jeff Garcia became the quarterback. So with that being said, we have to stop all of this. Oh, the quarterback made no. You played with 4 different Pro Bowl quarterbacks. Not to mention you started your career with Jerry Rice and J.J. Stokes. And had J.J. Stokes throughout your entire career. Hey, laugh all you want to. J.J. Stokes was a solid wide receiver.
It was.
I mean, it didn't really
solid is definitely the word for him.
Solid, solid.
Guys, let Champ finish.
The only time where you could truly say that he was the guy, the only dependable guy, and you could attest to this, bro, when he was in Philadelphia with Stinkston and Trash.
Yeah.
Because them guys couldn't catch a cold barefooted in Alaska.
Greg
Yes,
Lewis.
because the best guy.
And I know.
Minus
in Alaska.
the best guy.
And I know one of them guys. Todd Christian. Oh my God, terrible.
And then when you got to Dallas, you had exit out Roy Williams. Now we all know Roy Williams was not good.
Right.
So Miles Austin had a lot of solid years there. Not to mention you had Terry Glenn at the 3. Terry Glenn and Patrick Creighton, they had solid careers as well. So let's stop all of this, who a person had around them, because every last one of those guys had some around them. So with that being said, I'm starting Marvin Harrison. I'm benching T.O. and I'm cutting Tyreek. And the only reason why I'm cutting Tyreek is because his history still being made.
That was why I cut him. But starting Marvin, that's interesting.
I'm starting Marvin Harrison.
If he was to retire right now, he'd get a gold jacket. So
the reason why I'm cutting T.O. is because, and my thing is, look
cutting
at the
Tyreek,
stats.
you mean?
The reason why I am benching T.O. and people are going to ask that, look at it stat for stat. Peak for peak. They're neck and neck. So it's not too much of a stretch. The only difference is where you're flying a glaring difference is in the touchdowns. I think T.O. got like 30 more touchdowns than Marvin does. So it's not that much of a stretch. Not to mention, who had the receptions record before Michael Thomas? That was Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison for a long time at that.
For a long time. 103 receptions in a season.
Best believe Marvin Harrison Jr. coming for it.
And then not to mention, he averaged 1,400 a season and 10 touchdowns. That's what he averaged. That's not his best season. That's what he averaged. And 100 receptions a season. That's what he averaged. So, hey, they're close. The only difference is, the only thing that I will really give T.O. over Marvin Harrison is this. I don't think that T.O. would have been bodied by those New England Patriots DBs. I don't think he would have been bodied.
Marvin Harrison was a scrawny dude.
Yeah, he was a little bit undersized. So Tyrone Poole,
6 feet, the buck 85. Yes,
Tyrone Poole and some of those Tyrone Poole straight out of Fort Valley, Georgia. Hey, those guys bodied Marvin Harrison over there in the AFC Championship with the New England Patriots. That is one thing they wouldn't have bodied T.O. like that.
Oh yeah, Ty Law and all them, they used to bully Marvin.
They used to bully Marvin Harrison.
PSP. Go ahead,
but
Champ.
On the same token, man, hey, peak for peak. If you go back and look at it. In fact, he has more All Pros than T.O. He led the league in receptions more times than T.O. He led the league in yards more times than T.O. More Pro Bowls than T.O. So go ahead and zoom on in on that PSP for because that list is a mile long, like in the great words of Ric Flair.
Marvin Harrison has been to 8 Pro Bowls. TL has been to 6.
3-time first team All Pro, 5-time second team All Pro, led the league in receptions twice.
Yes.
Receiving yards and receptions twice, was the receiving touchdowns co-leader in 05, all-decade team, 100th anniversary team, Colts Ring of Honor.
Isn't it kind of crazy he never triple crown?
I know. It's insane.
All right. Luis, you asked me a question?
Yeah. Can I be nasty and read off my top 10 wide receivers of all time? No. Go get nasty.
Go
ahead real quick.
No.
Yeah, you said Drew Brees is overrated. I got my turn to be nasty.
Oh yeah, no, Leaf, you nasty for that.
All right, number one.
Yes,
number one.
You're not talking about Drew Brees anymore.
Number one, I got the great Jerry Rice.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Number two, I got Randy Moss.
Okay.
Number three, this might be nasty. I got Megatron.
Nah, no.
Okay.
Number four, Number four, I got T.O. Number five, I got Fitz.
Yep.
Number six, Antonio Brown.
Yep.
That's fine.
Number seven, Julio Jones.
Okay.
This is this is where we get nasty because now it's gonna be me versus the world. Number 8, Tyreek Hill.
No. No.
Tyreek Hill. Number 9, Devontae Adams. Number 10,
that's fine.
Marvin Harrison.
You got Tyreek and Devontae over Marvin Harrison.
Marvin and Chris
all
Carter.
time.
Marvin Harrison is better than Devontae, but
if you
Tyreek is the.
Players,
I don't have Tyreek top 10.
I don't have Tyreek top 10 either.
8, 9, 10 is interchangeable, so I don't.
You are forgetting about CC.
If you would have said football, I was looking for Steve Smith Jr. I was looking for
Steve Smith at 11.
Senior, you mean, Lee?
Steve Smith.
My bad.
You have Steve Smith better than Chris Carter.
I thought he was.
I think it's close. I think they're
Broad. Actually, I think if you talk to Trent, he may think Steve Smith is better than.
I would say this about Chris Carter. As far as ain't no competition.
He had a better career, but I mean, I thought he was a better wide receiver. That's
right, bro. As far as like the hands, it ain't no competition with Chris Carter. But overall receiver, like, come on.
All right. For my start, bench, and cut, I'm starting T.O. There ain't no question with me about it. I understand where Champ is coming from with Marvin Harrison. And of course, you can't take away what Marvin Harrison accomplished. But I've said before, T.O., 6-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first team All Pro. He is one of 3 men to be a first team All Pro on 3 different teams. The other 2 men are in that category, Ted Hendricks, and we all know Deion primetime Sanders. So I'm starting T.O. I'm a bench Marvin because I love what Marvin Harrison could do with the route running and with the hands. Unfortunately, I'm gonna cut Tyreek for now, but Luis, if Tyreek can continue with this type of production for the next 4, maybe 5 more years, then I think it's best we can revisit this conversation. I'm gonna start T.O. because I think he is the difference maker. Size, the edge where I give Marvin Harrison over T.O. I think Marvin Harrison clearly has better hands, and I think he's a better route runner in my opinion than T.O. I give T.O. the edge in terms of physicality, yak, the acrobatic catches. Leaf, go ahead.
Oh, what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, I already gave mine, but
Yeah, you said you agree with Luis.
Yeah, I said agree with, but I was gonna say, I think Marvin Harrison obviously had a better career, but in terms of guys that was more deadlier, like on the football field, period. I mean, to me, I understand exactly what Louise was saying about Tyreek Hill, about the Tyreek Hill point, and to add to that sentiment, PSP, if Tyreek Hill could do this with Tua taking the snaps for the next couple of years, man, I think we need to have a conversation about him being a top 10 all-time football player.
I ain't say all that now. That's big as the homer I am.
That's a hot take.
Big of a homer I am.
You want to talk about nasty work? That's nasty work right there.
Is it? You sure?
No, leave. As great as Tyreek is, Leaf, I think that's going entirely too far.
You got his number one fan right here.
You know what? That might be going too far. I say top 25. Football. Top 25 football players is probably. I think he could get into that category. If
that's a discussion for another day. Don't. But again, I have no problem with Champ on this one. Champ surprised me with Marvin Harrison, but even though Marvin Harrison, yes, he has more first team All Pros. He got more than Randy, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But would you pick Marvin over Randy? I know you wouldn't.
Hell no.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No.
Who's far away and said that?
Bro is so far away from the phone.
I'm just messing with you.
No, it's okay. No, I mean, this is a sports show. You asking me a sports
calm down, guys. I'm just messing with Champ. But I love your point, Champ, about Marvin Harrison. I still pick T.O. because I just think he's just the more dynamic, spectacular.
You even dream about putting him over Randy, bro. Like, you got to wake up and apologize.
All right. Let's talk about music.
Look, Louise, stop, bro. What are you doing?
We ain't gonna do the third start bench cut.
No, that's the last one.
Okay.
That's the last one.
Ew.
I love when I
start. Let me see.
I love when I stir the pot with Tyreek. It gets so fun. Oh yeah.
Which one you want?
This easy.
Oh wow.
This
This is easy. Yeah.
For me personally.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I ain't got much to say.
Go ahead, Luis.
I like Akon more. I'm an Akon guy. That's just me. I just like Akon more.
All right. Now, remember, we gotta be professional now because again, Aiden's in the room. So, Leaf, go.
Definitely. I'm gonna definitely choose Akon. Man. I got Akon.
That's tough.
Take your time, bro. If you want to go last, that's fine.
Well, no, it's just like tough because as like a little kid, like I wasn't the biggest fan of Akon. I found his voice to be highly annoying as a kid. Luis, don't make that face.
I think T-Pain was more annoying as a kid. If you gonna say that, bro.
Let bro go.
But like as I got older, I started to appreciate Akon more. Man. I'm like trying to like pit like some of the best songs that those guys have against one another. Like I know it's technically Cardinal Officials track, but like Dangerous versus Church versus Bartender versus
Buy You a Drink,
Beautiful versus Troublemaker versus Buy Me a Drink.
Locked Up. I want to love you. And those words.
right now.
Smack that.
Smack that, yeah.
Need some more
Well,
smack
that's technically Eminem's, but yeah. But I'm gonna go Akon. Screw it.
All right. Trey.
I'm gonna just go ahead and just say it, bro. I'm going with T-Pain, and it's nothing against Akon. I like Akon, but dog, I gotta go with T-Pain.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. I mean, if you go either way, I'm not really
To
gonna
each his own. To each his own. Aiden, you want to go?
I'll go. I got Akon over T-Pain.
All right. Harrison.
Trey, I'm with you, brother. I'm going T-Pain.
Champ.
Hey man, this hits home for me, man, because I grew up doing this era, bro. This is back when everybody used to still dance in the club, mind you. So man, I cannot tell you how many dances I got from T-Pain, man. I mean that.
Hey man, we got a kid here, man.
I said a dance, fool.
He didn't say
Continue, Champ.
What did I say?
You know what you said.
I just said I didn't get that many dances.
And them dances I used to get.
I thought you said okay. No.
Back in the bro. Wait a minute. Let me go on let me get 20 seconds. PSP. In my day,
Champ, you got to clean this up. Come on, man.
Wait a minute. Leave number one, bro. You my age. You already know what it is. Back in my day, we actually went to the club and danced.
I know.
Back in the day, we actually went to the club and danced with the girl. So I cannot tell it, and it was a contest to see how many dances you could get before you left the club. So don't try to skew up my words, man. I know I'm the old head of the group, but don't do that. Don't do me. All right. So you know what I'm saying? So hey man, look. Hey, back then wasn't no bottles in the club neither. It was pure you going in there trying to get numbers and dances. So hey, if that's what y'all wanted to clean up by what the
man, Champ, we ain't that old, bro. Like, come on, man.
But some of these cats in the chat, they probably don't know what it means to go for the girl to give you that look behind.
One of those. While you walking out the club. Yeah. I already know what you're talking about.
Hold up. Look at what Kieran just said in our group chat. He said Tyreek over T.O. Co.
That just
why are you paying attention to Kieran?
I'm
Why?
Well, why are you paying? Wait,
I don't pay attention to nothing in that chat, bro. I really don't. That chat popped up, bro. I was like, "Yep, mute." I'm like, "No, we ain't doing
I'm sorry, Champ. But go ahead, Champ.
But yeah, everybody. I mean, you know, PSP, you know, Leaf, you know, hey, even you know, Trey, when you used to walk up on the girl to get the gas, she give you that look back for like 30 seconds. You thought you like, wow, like, and she finally give you the dance because she messing with you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So T-Pain got me all them dances, so I'm going with T-Pain.
Did you buy her a drink though?
No, I never did. Hey, I used to always tell. Hey, I used to always tell.
Hey, baby, I'm a troublemaker.
Hey, man, look here. I used to always tell girls when I went to the club back in my heyday. I showed up here drunk, so I ain't buying nobody. Hey, we used to have
this thing. That's a fact. I definitely used to show up tall.
Yeah. And not only that, bro.
Show up.
We had this thing called roadside assistance,
bro. Definitely. I used to drink before I got in the club. Them drinks in the club is expensive, bro. We ain't doing that.
That's just a universal leaf. If you're not doing that, I don't know why.
Hey man, and plus, you know, they really wanted to drink. We had this thing called roadside assistance. We had a bottle in the trunk. You go out there and have
exactly. Exactly.
That's why you bring your own alcohol.
Champ already know what I'm talking about.
If you
I
want
left
to
my
say,
bottle in the car.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I got something to drink outside.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I saved plenty of money bringing my own alcohol to the club.
Exactly. I'm from Brooklyn. We used to sneak alcohol in the club, bro. Like for real. Like,
it's Brooklyn.
Oh, my bad, PSP. My apologies, bro.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I got on my.
All y'all need Jesus.
I apologize.
Y'all need help.
Sorry about that, Louise.
Sorry about that.
Or which one you want? I ain't gonna lie, man. Even though he from Florida and I'm a Florida dude, I was born in Florida. I'm gonna give love to T-Pain because his songs and also the remixes, also the collabs, the features. I got to give that to T-Pain. Some people just don't like it because of that auto tune and stuff. But man, back in the days, back in high school, my favorite track, Can't Believe It, him featuring Wayne. All the other tracks, Buy Me a Drink, love them tracks from T-Pain. Church. Oh yeah, definitely Church.
But also, I will say this about that era: if you don't like T-Pain because of auto tune, keep that same energy with Kanye. And I said what I said
because everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it after T-Pain.
I said what I said. Kanye fans, bite me.
Did you say that a couple of weeks ago when you were on the pod, bro? I forgot because we did a Kanye Wayne one.
I said Wayne.
Oh yeah, that's right. And last one, and we're gonna wrap up the show for a Start Bench and Cut. Pancakes. I give you a choice.
Actually,
blueberry, strawberry, banana pancakes.
I don't want to cut any of them.
I go first? I want to go first so bad, but
go ahead.
I could live without banana pancakes.
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll go first because this is easy. I'm starting strawberry.
Blueberry and strawberry, bro. Like, yeah, you ain't taking those away.
I'm starting strawberry, benching bananas, and I'm cutting them nasty ass blueberries.
Well, shit, bro. Well, I'm cutting
What's wrong with
strawberries.
blueberries, bro?
They are nasty.
Bro,
Okay,
what's your
all
problem,
right,
bro? Like
all right,
blueberries.
Let me start this.
Blueberries are nasty.
Bro, I agree with you. Starting strawberries, benching blueberries, but I'm cutting bananas.
Okay, Harrison starting strawberry, benching blueberries, cutting banana. Why cutting banana, Harrison?
But also, Leaf, to your point, blackberries are better than blueberries.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
That is true, but I never had blackberry pancakes. So.
it's just bananas on pancake. It's just like it doesn't belong on a pancake, to be honest with you. I mean, it belongs on cereal. It belongs on cereal. Don't get me wrong. Bananas with cereal, it's pretty tasty, but bananas on pancakes, I don't know. That's not my thing.
Well, you and Broad certainly have a very different opinion.
I'm scared now. I made him mad. I'm scared.
No, it's just like, what's next? You guys say bananas don't belong on French toast when bananas foster French toast is a thing.
Never had bananas on French toast.
And no one in their right mind is putting blueberries on French toast.
Never had blueberries on.
What about blueberries on waffles? I put blueberries on them.
No.
I like
long as you ain't putting prunes on none of this stuff, you all right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Champ, I don't think
I don't know who do that.
I don't think any of us in here.
I'm gonna just say that if you out there doing that, you ain't living right.
Trey, you want to go?
Yeah, I don't think we got to worry about that.
I'll go.
The age of 6.
Well, I'm starting strawberries, benching bananas, and cutting blueberries. I don't like blueberry nothing. I don't like blueberry pancakes. I don't like blueberry waffles. Matter of fact, I don't even like blueberry biscuits. No.
Blueberry biscuits? What the?
That's a Bowberry biscuit from Bojangles, Harrison.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I think that
Aiden, who are you going? Who are you going with?
What are the 3 options?
Strawberry, blueberry, banana. Which one you starting benching and cutting?
All right. Starting blueberry, benching strawberry. Get banana the fuck out of here.
Bro, we was getting rid of the F-bombs because of you, bro. Like, and then you threw that out there, bro. Good job, bro. Now I'm going crazy the rest of the show.
Vile.
And listen, listen, Leaf. I expect more from a grown man. Okay. So,
Nah, I know I'm only just messing around, bro. I'm a model citizen, bro. Which I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, well, that is true. A lot of teenagers do cuss.
My eyes lit up. I was like, "Do I got the green light now?"
No.
No. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Now, Reese, he'll throw you out that window.
But Champ, I tried to undercut though. Like
you did too, Leaf. You did your best.
Hey,
Luis. I'll
somebody
give you that.
had
But the problem is y'all two go left. It's like, whoa, hold up.
What you
Trey,
Go
mind
ahead,
your
Luis.
damn business, bro.
I've been
Like, what
on
you
good
talking about?
behavior for like 3 weeks, man. Relax.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Luis. Go ahead, Luis.
Harrison, quick question. Harrison,
I'm scared.
what did you start bench and cut again?
Strawberry, benching
Bench
blueberries,
blueberry.
and cutting bananas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm starting blueberries, I'm benching bananas, I'm cutting strawberries because you still never had the curly fry from Arby's. So
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Curly fry.
No, we still on that.
Yeah, I'm still on it. What do you mean? I'm still on it. Yeah,
He
yeah,
thinks about curly fries.
yeah.
Harrison, don't get drawn into this.
I can't wait
Don't-
to get drunk when I'm 21.
Why you gotta wait till you're 21?
Shut
All right.
up, man. What is wrong with you, bro?
Yo,
What
come
is
on,
wrong
yo,
with
come on.
you?
Come on.
Please,
Family.
God, I can't wait to go.
Hey,
I
listen,
don't wanna know where you're from.
Champ, thank you
All
for
right,
trying, man. I appreciate
come
it.
on, man. We all right, come on, man. Let's
All right,
keep
Big
it
Champ.
cordial.
Center.
What the hell?
You really gotta think, come on, bro.
Champ, we don't even eat pancakes no more in our age, no, bro. We gotta
Yeah,
watch.
we really don't, bro. It's
Yeah,
gonna
we don't
take-
even do that no
Yeah,
more.
it takes a day to digest. Let me just be up. Let me just be
do,
up.
bro.
What's
Like,
wrong? Y'all don't
for
like
real.
pancakes?
Hold on,
No,
pancakes. in
you
my
can't
house-
eat 'em. Yeah,
we
it takes a day to
can't eat them
digest.
no more, bro.
Nah,
Like,
pancakes in my household is a
Yeah,
last
it
resort
takes a day
option
for
if
me to
you ain't got
digest
nothing
it.
in the fridge, bro. You ain't got nothing in the fridge or
So
cabinets.
it takes a day for me to digest it. So if I'm gonna eat them, I gotta eat them with bananas. So that's easier for me to digest. I can't eat it with strawberries. I can't even eat spicy food like that no more. So
Oh
my
yeah.
spicy food
I
days
can't
is about
either.
over too.
yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
no,
No,
I
it's
can't
my
either.
age. I can't eat spicy
I'm with
food.
y'all,
Yeah.
bro. Spicy food ain't no
I'm okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't eat spicy
I
food
watched
no
a
more. So I have
4-year-old
to
eat
start.
a spicy chip, bro. Like, and I dead got mad. I was just like,
Leaf,
Like the one-
Leaf, I
one
kid
chip
you not.
challenge?
I be wanting to die whenever I eat hot Cheetos, bro. After that, I'm good.
oh man, listen, bro. Listen, my girlfriend. And the other day, I gotta apologize because Louisa had his little niece on it, and my girlfriend was she saw the video. She's like, "Oh, baby, she's cute." I'm like, don't get no ideas. Come on now, like we're not doing this. Don't get no damn ideas. Don't
Bro,
get no
wait a minute.
ideas,
Do
man.
y'all see PFP's face, bro?
Don't get no ideas, man.
Hey, let's just
I had to really tell her off. I was like, bro, I was like, yo, don't get no ideas, man. Like, she saw her and her face lit. I ain't gonna lie, Louise, she saw her and she saw your niece and her face lit up. She was like, "Oh my God, look at her." I'm like, yo,
PSP is like, man, I'm gonna need a drink after that.
He said he
I ain't gonna lie, PSP, you could pull up one on that, bro. Like,
No, I'm crying right now because when he said he had to apologize, I'm over here thinking like somebody said something about my niece. This man going said, "Don't get no ideas, yo.
Don't get no ideas, man. Don't
Champ,
get no ideas.
Too much.
Champ, out of all the pancakes, man, which one you start benching and cutting, Champ?
I gotta start the bananas. I gotta start the banana pancakes since those are the ones I can actually eat without taking a day. So strawberries, I bench those. And blueberries, it's the texture, bro.
Bye-bye.
It's the texture, and man, let me tell you something, man. At my age, you start eating a lot of blueberries, it ain't gonna add up for you. So I mean, I'm just
I got a question.
Why not? They're loaded with antioxidants, champ.
I know, but it's also a lot of fiber in there too. If you
I
get
got
what
a
I'm trying to say.
Sorry, hold up. Wait, why not you guys? Do you guys had like strawberries and blueberries together or no?
No, I can't.
Nope.
Do you think I want to die? What?
No, it's not.
Bro, I had
Like
that
said,
before. I
it
had
takes a
strawberries
day.
and blueberries together. It was tasty,
Like I keep
man.
saying, man, it takes a day for me to digest that stuff. Read between the lines. So yeah, you can't be. I'm not finna sit around here and eat strawberry pancakes all day. I'm not 27 anymore. Back about 7 years ago, yeah, I go to IHOP get me about two stacks of them things. But you know,
with the
Never
strawberry
had
syrup.
IHOP, bro.
They're
Yeah.
good. Back in the
With the
days, they were
strawberry
good.
syrup, right, Sam?
Yeah, with the strawberry syrup.
Strawberry
Who said they had IHOP
syrup?
before?
Ugh.
No,
I can't-
IHOP was good.
I
No,
can't.
somebody
No,
said
it's
they had IHOP.
No, it's not.
I can't stay focused. Leaf, you crazy, bro.
Bro. All I'm gonna say is,
bro, it was my girlfriend, bro. Like she gonna see the
leave.
video.
all I'm gonna say is, IHOP.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to have no crazy weird faces again, man. Because when you told me that, I'm not, no.
Yo, listen, I you know what? Y'all gonna know what I'm talking about, bro. When y'all got listen, a lady around, bro, and she get that fever, bro. Like you, like nope, it ain't happening.
Yeah,
It ain't happening, coach.
Okay,
Champ know what I'm talking about.
PSP,
Champ got an idea what I'm talking about.
I
We
know,
good,
but
dog, we
PSP,
good.
you go ahead, bro. Leaf, enough, dude. You're killing me right now.
What? Oh, my start bench and cut.
Yeah.
Start blueberries, bench banana, cut strawberries.
Okay.
I'm
What
sorry.
is wrong with?
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like strawberry. I do not like strawberry. I do not like strawberry pancakes. I'm sorry. I tried them at IHOP one time when I was a kid, 14, 15 at the time. They didn't taste good. I like blueberry pancakes. My stepfather, during our time, he taught me how to cook pancakes. So I love cooking pancakes, especially with the blueberries and the banana ones. Those are like the best ones that he would make. He would cook. Back in them days, man, he can cook. He taught me how to cook a lot of meals. He taught me how to cook fish, fried chicken, a lot of other good food back in the day. So my stepfather actually got me into trying different things, because before my stepfather, we would eat the same meal over and over again: eggs and cereal, whether
I'm not
CTC,
I'm not
Captain
gonna
Crunch,
lie.
or Fruity Pebbles.
I'm not gonna lie. This start bench and cut for the pancakes was really a pain.
Wait,
Pancakes, get it?
I'm gonna do mine's blueberry and my best and my best day and my pancake eating days. It was blueberry off the rip, bro. Like strawberry the second, because I was friends with strawberry and definitely wasn't a banana fan at all, bro. Like at all. Like that's dead last.
But Broad and Jim interested me with the blueberries. I'm actually shocked that they don't like blueberries, but I understand to their point, the texture point.
Yeah.
And also, is it because of the taste? Like the second you taste it, it's like,
It's the
now I
texture
spit it out.
and the texture, and like I said, I gotta sit down. I'm gonna be stationary for a day if I eat them blueberry pancakes. I'm just like
every time I get a fruit salad, I pick around the blueberries. Like I'd rather eat the honeydew, I'd rather eat the cantaloupe, the strawberry, the orange, the watermelon before I even touch some blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, if y'all have blueberry pancakes with Champ, if you want some pancakes with a side of bacon on the side, either my mom, my brother, they can hook you up a good meal. Pancakes with bacon, gotta get yourself a little stack of butter, some maple syrup.
I was about to say, you need to have butter on pancakes. If you're eating just syrup, I do not trust you.
No, you gotta have butter with
I go
pancakes,
crazy
bro.
with the butter,
That'd
bro.
be what kind of person does not have butter with their pancakes?
Why would you put margarine on pancakes? That's just un-American.
Bro, I go crazy with butter, bro.
So do I. I put enough butter to pretty much have a heart
But
attack.
you can't have just any pancake stuff. The pancakes don't got the crispy edges. I don't want it. Hold it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
One last one before we wrap up the show. Do y'all add whipped cream to
No.
your pancakes?
You're damn right. Even though
No.
I'll say depends on the day.
No.
French toast.
I definitely do not. I know.
And I do not add powdered sugar either, so don't even ask me
I don't
that.
add powdered
Go
sugar
big or
neither.
go home, man. Go big.
I mean,
go
on
home.
French toast, but not necessarily pancakes. PSD. Like I said, I'm trying to watch everything that I'm eating at a certain point because
I
hey,
hate French
you
toast.
can't move around. You can't move around when you eat certain stuff at my age.
I hate French toast. It's too sweet.
What?
Wait a
don't have
minute.
a
Wait a minute. Wait, no.
really-
No. You get on
Uh-oh.
me, Broad, for liking tuna. Now all of a sudden
It
you
is
don't like French
too
toast?
Sweet. It is too sweet.
There are ways
There's a
you could.
difference
You don't
between
have a sweet
eating
tooth?
ass tuna out of a can and not like in a bread that is doused in sugar and then adding more sugar on top of it.
There are
Alright,
other
but
ways
sweet tooth?
there are other ways you can make French toast healthier. You don't have to add so much sugar in it.
You
My
can put
mom
bananas
does.
in it.
Bro, do you have a sweet tooth? Be honest.
I do not have a sweet. When I was like 8, now not so much. I'd rather eat salty foods than sweet.
That's
I bet-
unfortunate.
I bet you right now, if you gave Broad a choice between a bag of Starburst or some Lay's potato chips, he'll pick the Lay's potato chips.
He said a bag of Starburst or some bro, come on. Oh,
Broad is trying not to laugh right now.
you out of bounds for that. Come on, man.
What, Broad? Is it because you don't like sugar? Or you don't like sweet stuff anymore?
Oh, you had a bad experience.
A bag of Starburst.
No, no.
I just grew out of my sweet tooth.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That wasn't really sweet of you, man.
But honestly,
It's
I
like,
prefer
basically
sweet,
man.
saying, like,
I
I'm
prefer
grown
sweet
now.
food,
I don't
man.
do it no more.
I prefer sweet food, man.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't.
Listen,
bags.
listen. Shout out to everybody
But
that's
also,
eating.
this
That's
is
eating
also
healthy,
another
bro.
thing.
Like, because
Would I
I need
rather
stuff.
have diabetes or would I rather have high blood pressure? I'd rather have high blood pressure.
I'd rather have both.
That's why I prefer.
Nah,
sweet.
What in the
diabetes,
world's
bro.
wrong with
Like
you,
that's hard.
Luis?
That's hard to get rid of, man. My girlfriend.
That's what
she
I'm
got
saying.
A,
I'd rather have high
she
blood
got a,
pressure.
Mom
she
got
got a sweet tooth. My lady friend. She had it a little bit, man. She just dropped 40-something pounds. So
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
But I will say this though: if y'all love yourself some sweet food, and Leaf can attest to this, Cinnabon.
No,
oh god,
that is walking diabetes.
man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is. But listen,
PSP,
but hold on. I will say this: when you got it, bro. When you in the mall and you get that smell, and your nose start doing that one of those.
I would
That-
rather get an Annie pretzel.
Like,
Yo,
a
what is that?
basset, like a basset hound. Just,
I'm not
It's
gonna
like,
lie, your nose is gonna lead you right to where it is, bro.
It's like
You gonna
Owen
walk-
from
you gonna
Total
walk
Drama
right
when he
past
smells
You
food.
gonna walk right past them chocolate chip cookies, bro. Like you gonna smell us, you gonna be like, the hell with them chocolate chip cookies. I want that other smell.
No, I want that Annie pretzel.
hey, true story. About 2 weeks ago, right? I had just got through doing. We had just got through doing the 2 mile. With some of my veteran buddies. One of them decided to be a good idea to go to the ball. We know we would have there bought about 12 of the bugs. We would have
12?
No, it was like 6 of us. So 2 pieces.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Also, another thing, Dave, I'm hitting that Cold Stone Creamery before I hit that Cinnabon.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit the Cold Stone
Creamery. I
I've
ain't
never
gonna
had
lie.
Cold Stone.
I
believe it or
went
not.
to one. Oh man, yo, they got one
You
all
missing out.
the way.
Cold Stone? Oh, you missing out.
They have one all the way in the Sheepshead Bay area in Brooklyn, bro. I tell you, that is very addictive, bro. It is a
Like if
drug.
I'm being honest, really, like I eat some snack cake still, but like really the only like sweet thing I kind of like now is just ice cream.
Stone Cold Creamery need to be banned. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They
quick
are
question
like.
to all of y'all up north. I gotta ask y'all this.
What's up?
Starting with 2 PSP, what's the mall to go to up there in Jersey?
I live in South Orange, New Jersey. They're probably gonna remove the Livingston Mall. This is the one that I usually go out and shop because in Essex County, they're like creating so many apartment complexes. I'm afraid they're gonna turn that mall into an apartment complex. But there's some good ones. Woodbridge Mall, the Elizabeth Mall in New Jersey, but it gets packed though. By the time you get there, all hell breaks loose.
Right, they
I
don't
like.
They don't stand a chance with the King of Prussia Mall. King of Prussia Mall is the second biggest mall in the country.
I'm just
my house.
I'm not talking about just population, bro. I'm just talking about people. People in Elizabeth.
That's what I'm saying. Like King of Prussia is huge. It is like I said, it is the second. It is owned by Simon, which is like, if you don't know what Simon is, they own a shit ton of malls around the country. It is the second biggest mall in the country, only behind Mall of America.
No, I'm talking about people who are like crazy mentally.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I mean, Livingston Mall is the one I go to. That's where my mom and I go to. We get the Cinnabons, stuff like that all the time. So
there's been plenty of times I've gone to the KOP Mall on Black Friday, not even to shop, I have gone just to watch the fights.
Yeah.
Sound like Peter Griffin.
I'll be sitting in the food court. I'm like, is it gonna come? Where are they gonna fight?
Sound a little more like the SpongeBob
Or
laugh.
are they gonna fight at that villa?
No.
They're gonna fight at the villa, the upscale Foot Locker, or they're gonna fight at the actual Foot Locker?
It was actually Peter.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. I ain't been in no mall. Well, down here it's the mall, but we call it the small compared to some of the mall. Yeah, the small.
I say,
Is it a mall, or a shopping center?
It's a mall, but we call it the small.
I'm from Connecticut, so you got the Connecticut Post Mall, which is the mall in Connecticut, which is the mall in Connecticut. But if you want to travel a little bit, you can go to Providence Place Mall, which is the biggest mall in New England.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm just writing this down so that way when I start traveling this year, after later on.
Wait, hold up, Louise, you in Boston?
I'm from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh, you in Connecticut?
But there's a
Yeah.
good mall.
I'm from New Haven.
But Champ, there's a good mall. I don't know if Trent told you about this, but it's around MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I forgot the name of it.
That mall is huge.
Yeah, that mall is huge. They got a lot of great stuff though.
That's why it is a pain in the ass to find any parking whatsoever.
I went to this.
You've been to that exact mall, bro? In East
No,
Rutherford?
because when I went to the Eagles Giants game, we drove up. I stayed with my boys from 302 Birds in Delaware for some reason. Well, I stayed in Delaware with them. Then we got up at 5 a.m. to drive there. And let's just say, when you're driving up there, it is the most confusing thing on planet Earth because there's 8 different exits to get to MetLife. Well, just to get in that area. Yet only one of them is for the actual stadium, and the other 7 are directly for the mall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? You know the crazy thing about it? Because I'm from North Carolina, so basically we go to like the car parking lot, and then we have to pay our ticket to go to a train station. I was
That's
like, man,
crazy.
I know. I was like, there's like no parking lot at Bank of America. I was like, Jesus.
Wait, Leaf, you live in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, I be in the Bronx often. I got pizza in the Bronx.
Nah, BX. I usually be in there. Depending on
the game is
depending on how my money is, I usually be in BX from like 2 a.m. to like 7 a.m. in the morning. I deliver newspapers during that time.
Y'all still got the papers up there?
The train to the game is better.
New York is so old school, bro.
Dude, what?
The New York Post, the New York Times.
You still got taxis everywhere too, man.
They still got taxis everywhere, man. They got rats running in and out of your trash cans and all of that, bro. Like,
that's
hey, Leaf, I swear, bro.
Size of cats.
Leaf, I swear, bro. So I took a Flixbus all the way to New York.
Oh.
And I arrived at MSG. I arrived at
I have
MSG.
no clue,
at
dude.
like, bro, no, Flixbus is fine. But I arrived in MSG at like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, bro. So I went across the street. I went to the bodega. I got myself like 3 slices, and I swear, bro, outside of MSG, I saw 2 rats slap boxing each other, bro. It was the funniest.
You know what, bro? that is likely to happen. I seen a rat shooting a fade, bro, with a pigeon, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He was running a 1v1 with a pigeon, bro. Like, I'm like right out front of the train station.
Leaf, when
That's my thing with New York.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Because I remember, I remember this other time I was in New York. I was waiting for the Peter Pan bus because I was going back home. I was going back home, and I'm like, bro, what's kicking me in my leg, bro? I said, bro, what's bothering me? And it's a pigeon going like on my foot, bro.
Hey, time out. I gotta ask y'all this, man. I have to ask somebody this because I kept hearing this in Jay-Z's raps. What the heck is a Peter Pan bus? What is that?
Peter Pan is
Peter Pan is think of it like a Greyhound. A Peter Pan bus is a lot. It's probably a lot cheaper than Greyhound too, because Greyhound be charged
cheaper than Greyhound.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, but Peter Pan, it don't do a Greyhound to like Peter Pan, like it'll take you from Rhode Island or Massachusetts, Connecticut.
Exactly. It take you in northeast area.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it. When he said I was on a Peter Pan bus, you was putting Peter Pan in your room. I understand.
Leaf,
get
I
it now.
swear, bro, I literally came out the bodega, had my 3 slices of pizza, bro, because I was starving. And then I just see rats they flipping and everything, bro, like on each
I
other.
ain't gonna
And
lie,
Yeah,
bro. Listen,
that is why I will stick with the mosquitoes down south before I go up north and deal with the
yeah,
God
rats.
damn,
definitely.
it's
That is a
dog,
fact.
it's
I ain't gonna lie.
entertainment.
Listen,
It's entertainment,
Look,
though.
this
It'd be
is
funny.
hilarious.
my lady friend, she live in Texas, bro. I went down there. I ain't want to leave, bro. There's so much land. The only thing you can smell is cow manure, and cause
Yeah.
she lives out in Snyder, Texas. That's a little bit further out from Lubbock. Lubbock is a little bit
Oh
further out
yeah,
from New
yeah,
Mexico.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
bro. Gets the last word
What I
because
was
we got to
trying
wrap it
say
up.
is, bro, when my boys were at Temple, they had a house right off of Cecil B. Moore. We were coming home for the bar. We stopped at the Poppy store, grabbed stuff for after the bar, right? So they have all their trash outside. Like how the streets are set up in Philly is there's not necessarily a designated area to put your trash can. So you just put it right next to pretty much your stairwell, because it's like the stairwell up to the townhouse.
Oh man.
I kid you not. I was sitting there drunk as hell, drinking on the porch. I look over to my right. I see a rat mixing with a possum, and the rat is the same size as the possum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, they got some Debo looking rats out here, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like they've been hitting the gym, bro. Like for real. Like,
You can't believe it. Like,
they got some Debo looking rats out here, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
those
PSP,
rats- those
PSP,
rats
the
up
rats
here-
in NYC, they gonna bench press you, bro. I swear to
I
God.
real,
know-
bro.
Them rats
I know-
up here,
They
I
press
know that-
350, bro, minimum.
Guys, I know that. I've taken NJ Transit to Penn Station all the time. Them rats is
Them
you're
rats
not
is swole.
exaggerating.
Them rats is powered up, bro. Like,
They as tall as Aiden, bro.
they are powered up, bro. You do it, bro. Listen, champ, bro. Listen, I know back in your day, bro. You use the boxer, bro. Like think of them, bro. Like these
Roy
is
did.
heavyweights, bro. Like trust me, you ain't seeing them, bro. No fade, bro. Like they they look. And they dare you to do something, bro. They
Hey,
like,
Leaf,
man,
bro,
this is my
I saw,
spot, bro.
Leaf, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
these construction workers. The drain was clogged, right? So you know how construction workers in NYC, you got to take the whole thing out, and then when they put a whole thing out, I'm over here like, bro, is that a cat? Nah, bro, it's a 4-foot rat, bro. It's a
That's
big
what we
ass-
call. I mean, I don't
rat.
know if y'all call them that. That's why we call them down south. We call them the New York super rats.
Oh yeah, hey, bro. Super rats ain't a thing, bro.
We
They're
call
like
them
they.
New York super rats.
That's an understatement, bro. Like bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like these rats they on Debo timing, bro. Like,
Hey,
they
Leaf,
is.
you know what they don't know about? The bodega cats, bro. They everywhere too, bro.
Yeah, the bodega cats, bro. Like they hold it down because they got to fend off the rats at night. You know what I'm saying? So some powered up rats come in the store, bro.
It's a heavyweight
Yeah. Because
All right,
the thing is
I can't
about the
take this no more. My face is about
bodegas,
to-
bro, they got the cheese out front. So the rats gonna come through. They gonna like, yo, you know why we here, bro? You know why we here. So give it up, bro. Like give it up smooth, bro. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt.
All right. That's enough. I can't take this.
Hold up. Did you just say give it up smooth?
Yes.
Yeah, you know why we here. Just hand it over.
Just hand it over, bro.
That's enough. I can't.
That's all it is, bro.
And on that
they
note-
got master splinter on
That's
steroids,
enough,
bro.
Leaf.
For
That's
real.
enough. That's enough, Leaf. I can't take this no
The
more.
rat king. The rat king.
Yes.
My God, my God, I
see
need
my
another
eyes,
drink
man.
after this. I need another drink. And on that note, that concludes the end of the Sports PSP podcast. I
Jesus.
appreciate the panel, the hysterical comedy hours on the show. Fellas, any final words? Let them know what to follow you.
Final words for me. It's YouTube, youtube.com/Leaf4788. The page is growing as we speak. I just got some subs. I actually streamed to my audience. I hope you didn't mind, PSP. But I actually streamed this episode to my audience. Shout out to the 130. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to the page, all 130 y'all. I do color commentary on the Nets games. I'm gonna try to do some more commentary. Yo, funny thing. Louise, my girlfriend just texted me. She said, "Oh, are you on the podcast? Are you on the podcast again? Is the cute little baby there?" I'm like, "Oh my god, man!" Like,
Unfortunately, she had a good time.
yo, listen, bro. Like she sees the
Lee, that's
baby.
enough, bro. Lee,
She
stop.
sees. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna keep it PT when I say this, bro. Like she sees like the cutest. She goes back and sees the little cutest baby, and she goes, "Hey, oh my gosh!" I'm like, "Yo, listen, it ain't happening right now."
You know what's crazy?
Bro.
What's crazy? My older sister,
Hey, Lee,
when I went
I'm
to go
not laughing at what you saying. Every time I can't help it, man, because you know I be Joseph. You know down south we be Joseph. Every time you say something, I look straight up there at my screen to my left, your right, and look to see what PSP face gonna look like.
Yeah,
Hey, you know
what it look like. Nah,
And
because you can't help it to get a reaction from it
every
because
single time, bro.
she is literally. I'm telling you, listen, this woman. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, the woman. Listen, she's a very nice lady, sweetheart, man, but she could get baby fever dumb quick, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, yo, bro,
Wait a minute, man.
it ain't going down like that, man. Like,
what's crazy when I showed her after the pod, I went to my older sister, spend more time with my niece, and she's like, "Hey, she's like, what did your friends think of Aliani, which is my niece's name?" And I was like, nah, I mean, it didn't do too much. They waved, they said hi. I'm definitely gonna tell her this though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This in full emotion, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, because my girlfriend, she just started watching the streams. That like, yeah, keep her off the stream, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through it over here, bro. Like, she hit me up talking about, look what I seen in the store. Oh my god, wouldn't this be cute? No. I'm like, yo,
hey, I'll add on to it more to make your life live in hell.
Yo, bro, oh my, yo. I'm telling you, yo, bro, she's gonna go crazy. She's gonna go crazy. She gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah. That baby, I ain't gonna lie. She's
gonna be all right, bud.
She's gonna be like, oh my god, look at those. She's adorable.
Hey, Leaf, hold on, wait, Leaf. You know what's crazy, bro? My girlfriend says the exact same shit, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. Listen, then you know what? So, bro, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I agree. Why?
Exactly. You gotta keep. You gotta keep certain women. You got to keep certain women away from that, bro, because they get ideas. Ideas
PSP,
are very bad things.
Hold on, PSP, before you won the pod, Leaf, it's crazy because my girlfriend, she's in Mexico right now. She visiting family down there, whatever, and they ain't got no service down there, whatever. But when she finally gets service, she FaceTimes me. She goes, "I don't want to see you. Show me the child." I said, "Oh, yo."
Oh my god, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you show me the child. I'm like. But she's saying show you the child. She's saying show you the child. Like, that's her and your baby, bro. Like, no, that's my niece. What are you doing?
Louis,
that's not our baby.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
Louis,
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't understand. Listen.
When did my podcast
only y'all
became
gonna
comedy
understand,
hour?
bro? Listen, when y'all get a lady friend.
Since when did my podcast became Def Comedy Jam?
Champ, you already know where this is going, bro. Like,
leave me out of this. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm over here like I'm just trying to lay.
Man,
all right.
Louis.
I'm about to call her right now, bro. Like, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
That's my niece. It's my niece.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
She keep texting me, bro. Oh man, she gonna watch this video, bro. Louise, bro. I told you, bro. Listen.
I don't know if I'm gonna clip this.
Don't do it no more. Do not.
Hey, man.
Please don't. Nope. Hey, hold up. Wait. PSP, bro. I never asked you for anything, but I'm begging you. Do not clip this, bro.
No, I'm not clipping this. YouTube's gonna get after me. No.
I love how we try to bring Champ into it.
Furthermore,
Champ,
I can't
you know what I
take it
mean.
anymore with my face. Furthermore, I can't take it anymore. People recognize my face.
The only reason why I said Champ is old enough to know.
Leave me out of this.
The minute they start mentioning that, I get them up out of there. So yeah.
Anybody got final words?
Duke on top. We're gonna win the Natty this year.
You're not winning the Natty. Duke sucks.
Hell, Nova sucks.
All right.
No won 2 Natties more recently than y'all.
Harrison, tell them where to follow you at, man.
Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok. It's right there. And yeah, let's go, Duke.
All right, Broad.
Man, we just here. We chilling.
What we do Friday night. Ain't nothing better than doing a pod on a Friday night. Appreciate you taking the time, man, for hopping on, man. Aiden. Again, man, sorry for your Ravens. I do think go ahead, man. Go ahead, Aiden. You got the final floor, man. What do you guys say?
Sorry, it's lagging. My internet's not doing
okay,
good right now. Instagram Instagram Aiden_Coleman. TikTok Aiden Coleman. Twitter I think it's Aiden_Coleman too. Yeah, that's mostly all the shit that I name out.
All right. That's all good. Luis, tell them where to follow you at, man.
Hell of an episode, PSP. Honored, thank you, appreciate it. Cartoon TikTok, Loose Nose Tunes. Champ and I, we had a solid 20-minute conversation after his stream. He helped me out a lot, getting some ideas, get me back on the groove for the cartoon page. So shout out Champ, you to go. Sports page, Super Mighty Mouse Lou. Expect a Heat and Wizards game recap, literally after I get off from here. So expect that because the Heat won tonight. So expect a positive video.
Luis.
Go ahead. What's up?
Are you gonna talk about Rock vs. Roman happening at Mania?
I ain't talking about that bum. I'm talking about my Via. Ain't nobody gonna talk about my Via.
Because Rhodes ain't challenging him.
Man, I that's a whole topic. We ain't got enough time for that. But follow me here. Thank you, PSP. It was a pleasure to glaze Tyreek Hill another week, and I can't wait to do it next week.
Yes, we'll definitely come up with some more start benches and cuts. Sorry I couldn't get a WWE one, but I will try to get one next week.
It happens.
And of course, last but not least, Undisputed World Champ. His face is almost like mine. Tell him where to follow you at, my man.
Undisputed Champ at Undisputed World Champ at TikTok. Undisputed Goat on. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. This was the funniest pod I have been on ever. This was like I think them last 30 minutes was like comedy hour. That was the funniest thing ever, bro. That was in your face. The minute somebody say something funny,
it's the mascot. It's the mascot, you know?
Yeah. So
listen, I hear a lot of crazy shit in my life. Whenever someone says some crazy, ridiculous ass shit, pardon me for my language, I look like
very good.
When we go off the air, I'm going to compare your face. I'm not going to say it on the air, but
I know who you're going to compare. Yeah. And of course, y'all know where to follow me at, folks. Your boy Sports PSP. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, already at 1.3 thousand. Continue going. The podcast keeps growing and growing. Appreciate the panel for hopping on. And y'all know where to find me at TikTok, Sports PSP3. I'll definitely come up with some clips regarding the start benches and cuts and some more of the content. And I'm gonna read one last comment. And of course, this is from Brandon, the laughing emoji. He's just laughing at the face from earlier. But as always, folks, appreciate the panel for hopping on. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. And we is out. Peace.
Happy Black History Month.